And now that we have covered all of our housekeeping items, I am going to welcome you to Tech Topics Middle School Resources. My name is Tanisha and I'm with Hillsborough County Public Library. I am joined with Andre, also with Hillsborough County Public Library. How are you doing this afternoon, Andre?
Doing pretty good. Hope everybody's doing out there is okay, doing well as well.
All right, Andre. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hand things over to you so you can talk about some super awesome middle school resources. Andre, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Thank you, Tanisha. Welcome everyone to our Tech Topics for Middle School Resources. Again, my name is Andre. I'm here working for Hillsborough County Public Library. And I'm going to go over a few things that we have to offer for middle schoolers here in Hillsborough County. One of the first things we want to offer and we want to talk about today is Hall Pass. Hall Passes are this is our thing that we have for our product that we have for middle schools and elementary schools as well. But especially for middle schoolers, it allows every student enrolled in Hillsborough County public schools and charter schools and virtual schools to access public library resources with their 7-digit ID and their default PIN. So in other words, whatever your lunch number is, you use that for the card, and the PIN that we use is 4321. So it's actually standard for everyone within Hillsborough County. So it's easy to remember. As long as you remember your lunch number, you shouldn't have any problems at all. Now, what does Hall Pass allow you to do? It allows all Hillsborough County public students to automatically be enrolled. So whatever school you're in, if it's virtual, charter, or a public school, you are automatically enrolled. It doesn't have any, no signing up required, nor getting your parents to sign up or anything like that. As long as you have a lunch number, you're good to go. Students use their ID cards or student ID numbers and default PIN. There's no physical card to be used. So another good thing is you don't have to worry about losing a card if you don't have one. Your Hall Pass is your library card, and your PIN is a default PIN at 4321. You're able to check out books and the things of that nature as well. So, but we do have to remember that Hall Pass is not associated with any other library card or account. So if you do have a library card, you can still also have a Hall Pass as well. And you can use them, maybe not simultaneously, but you can use them if one, for example, if you have your Hall Pass, use that to check out books. Let's say you can be able to use your library card if you have one to look at, watch the computers, play the computers, things of that nature. Another thing to remember is students may still have a standard public library card in addition to a Hall Pass. So again, if you have Hall Pass, you can still get a library card. So ask your mom and dad, get your library card, you'll be all set, and you can still use that with your Hall Pass as well. Now, here's one of the things that's good about the Hall Pass. It allows you to borrow up to 3 items from any public library branch with no overdue fines or lost fees. So you could go from any library, from either C. Blythe Andrews to Arphenia Joyner to Lutz to Maureen Gaza to South Shore, any library you want, depending on what part of town you're on, you can use your Hall Pass to borrow up to 3 items. That's a book and 2 DVDs, or 2 DVDs and 1 book, or 3 books or 3 DVDs, doesn't matter, as long as it's 3. You can also download ebooks and audiobooks, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. You can connect with online tutors and receive homework help, which again, we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. And you can also use your Hall Pass to research articles for newspapers, magazines, and reference books, which means you can also, if you're doing book reports, which I remember doing them a long time ago, they're not fun, but at least now you can use your Hall Pass to research newspapers, magazines, and reference books to help you with your book reports. And if you visit the library's kids and teens pages and the school's virtual libraries, you can explore all the resources that are available to you for middle school students. Now, here are the other resources I was telling you about. Tutor.com. Get to know this Tutor.com. I promise you, it'll be your best friend. Connect with a tutor for your schoolwork. You can help with the paper, or you can just practice up your skills. So if you want to sharpen up your writing skills, your reading skills, your research skills, or anything like that, use Tutor.com. If you want to get homework or help with the schoolwork project or help with your paper, go to Tutor.com. It's real simple. The people are there waiting for you. They're eagerly waiting to help you with all kinds of schoolwork and stuff. They won't do it for you, but they'll definitely be able to help you. And lastly, Hoopla is what we just think of Hoopla as our library's version of Netflix. Okay, you can download a stream up to 12 ebooks, comic books, or materials each month. I personally just used Hoopla a few months ago looking at a Batman comic. It was Batman Hush. So I thought was really interesting, and it was really cool to actually get it from Hoopla to look at it while I was on my laptop or something. So it was really nice. So again, that's if you want to contact us, you can go to hillsborocounty.org and contact us that way. And go up also for programs, other programs and events that you have. You can go to htplc.org/events and be on the lookout for our next topic, which is going to be for high school resources. So if you have any questions, you can ask them right away.
All right, Andre, thank you so much. Do you mind really quickly, Andre, going to our library website and showing our attendees how you access Tutor.com and Hoopla?
What you do is you want to go to htplc.org. Now, what I like to do is go to Learning and Research, and then go to Resources A to Z, which gives you all the resources that we have here. So if we're going to go down to the T section for tutor.com, click on that, and there you go. So you want to sign in. You can sign in with your username, which will be, in your case, if you're using a hall pass, you use your lunch number, and then the password is 4321, and you're off and running. And then again, you can drop off math questions, submit papers for review. You can even connect with the tutor right now if you're really stuck on something or a problem at work or homework. And some of the other tools that you have is prepping for your ACT and SCT, ACT and SAT, prepping for grad school tests, prepping for AP exams. You're watching videos for math and English. So you have a full gamut of instructional videos and other tools to help you with school.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Andre. And let's take a look at Hoopla too, because that's a really good one.
Okay. Again, I will take you to the long way just so you can know how to do it. Again, we're going to go back to hcplc.org. And then we're going to click on Learning and Research. And then we're going to click on Resources A to Z. Click on the letter H. And there is Hoopla. There it is. Tap in, discovery, read, listen, and watch with your library card. Get started today. Again, your library card or your lunch number is your library card, and your password is 4321, and you're all set. And these are just some of the titles you can look at. There's browse titles for books. Let's do that real quick. Let's do audiobooks. You can do audiobooks if you're really into audiobooks, or what I like personally, comics. So, and again, this is my hero. So I'm going to do comics on this. Look at this. These are all and these are recent comics too. So this is something that's not stuff from like, 10, 15 years ago. So again, you're looking at stuff that's going to be pretty current, and you can look at it right on your computer.
All right. Thank you, Andre, so much for that. So let's go ahead and come back on camera. Let's go ahead and do some questions. So again, thanks. So although, we want to be focused on the school year, we want to make sure that all of our students are properly supported. Kids like to have fun too. So, when you're done with your homework, you can hop on Hoopla, you can download a comic book, go ahead and get some comic book reading
Definitely.
in. Andre, I'm just going to have you bring up that closing slide for me again, just so we can have that information up while we're doing questions. So we have somebody asking, am I able to use Hall Pass with Hoopla?
The answer is yes. As soon as you log in, let me go back to it as a matter of fact. When you log in, this is how you're able to log in with an email address, or in this case, you should be able to sign up here.
Yeah.
Block that real quick. Sign up with an email address, confirm your email and a password, and you click on agree, and you'll be able to do that. So that's how you'll be able to actually log into Hoopla.
Awesome. All right. We also have somebody else asking, is Tutor.com, since you mentioned being able to connect with a tutor, is it safe for kids to use, or should their parent be with them when they use it?
Okay, here's my personal rule of thumb. When it comes to online stuff, whether it seems legit or not, which I mean we wouldn't be promoting if it wasn't legitimate. But again, parents, if you do not feel comfortable, always sit with your child if you really need to. If it's going to make you feel comfortable and allow them to get what the information that they need, sit with them. I personally will do that. I've got a 14-year-old myself, and we if we're doing something like this, we're pretty much sitting right down with him. Now his homework he can do by himself, but again, if you're worried about anything that may be a little shady, we're not going to promote it if it's going to even look like that. So, but if it's going to make you feel better as a parent, please do.
Yes, that is very good information. And that was also a question we got last week with elementary school resources. So we did have somebody asking, is it obviously all of these tutors are, we contract with the service that is very safe, but of course, you would want to be with your kid just in case. And on top of that, there's also the chat option and there's the typing option. So they can speak with them or they can chat with them. So it's whatever your comfort level is. All right, it looks like that's all we have for questions. One more time, Andre, I'm going to have you bring up that closing slide for me so we can go ahead and close things out and see if we have any last minute questions. So Andre already told you how to contact us. Of course, we need to contact us by phone, email, text. However you want to contact us, you can do that. Programs and events. Go ahead and check out what we have going on for this month. We have a wonderful back to school page for you. So if you go to our website, you can check out what we have for you, all things back to school. And next week, high school resources. So if you want to learn a little bit more, Andre already previewed that test prep. So put that, that feather in your cap, because we will definitely be talking about test prep next week. So we'll be doing high school resources. Andre, thank you so much for presenting all of this information. I know I always have to be reminded that Hoopla has comics, so thank you for that quick reminder right there.
No problem. Thank you. I had a blast.
All right, and everybody, it was nice seeing you, and we will see you next time. Bye now.